All right. This is Charles Bird, and this is the first episode of Convo. This episode's guests are Mike Schoene and Paul Hooper.
Yep, Paul's there. Hello.
Hey.
Oh.
So the format of this show is it's just a freewheeling conversation back and forth.
Sorry. No, that's all right. That's my bad. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's here. We're here. Okay.
All right. It's a freewheeling conversation, just back and forth. Just talking about whatever pops up.
I grew up watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that Mandalorian lady?
You know what's crazy is that I looked at that posting that she did on Twitter that was supposed to have been the reason why she got fired, and I don't see anything objectionable there.
Yeah, there was nothing. I don't think there was anything wrong. And then Gina Carano, I think it is. Gina Carano.
Yeah, Carano.
Correct.
I was living with my mom.
And then Pedro Pascal, which is the Mandalorian, did the same thing, and then he's not getting fired or anything. So
Yeah.
is it because he's the lead or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then after a while, that didn't work out. So we got our very first.
So anyway, nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's just these, very snowflakey, easily offended people.
Yeah.
And then there's always, maybe they're not, quote unquote snowflakey, but maybe they're just trolling, just something to do that. Hey, we can control who's fired and who's not.
Yeah, and the thing is that the same people who campaigned to get her canceled, they would have screamed at the top of their lungs about discrimination and bigotry if they were around when Disney fired Tommy Kirk for his lifestyle choices.
Oh well, then even Disney fired also James Gunn. And James Gunn originally was part of the Trauma crew. You and I are aware of Trauma.
Yeah.
That is, Toxic Avenger. And they let him go because of a party they went to during his Trauma days where he was dressed as a priest, and then he had the women dressed as little teeny boppers or something in like school outfits or something. And then, but they took that back because now he's back on.
Yeah.
For Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah. Yeah,
but he's like,
Tommy Kirk, he got released from his contract back in the '60s because his homosexuality was a breach of a very strict morals clause that Disney would have his performers sign.
Yeah. Now what was he in?
It's also why. Man, it feels weird talking about this with the baby here.
Oh, she's right there. She don't know. She was playing with a toy. He got one of these things for her.
It's also why Bob Crane got let go from a 10-picture deal he did with Disney back in the '70s before he died. Was because
Bob Crane, Batman fame.
Hogan's Heroes Crane.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he and a friend of his, they were involved in the whole swingers thing, and they would take a video of their escapades. Somehow the powers that be at Disney, they caught wind of it, and they let him go.
Wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that either. Neither did Paul.
Yeah, actually, Bob Crane was beaten to death with a camera tripod. And
Bless you.
Yeah, and people thought that his friend.
Bless you.
and people thought that his friend, John Carpenter, not to be confused with the horror director, did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't they make a movie about
There's a whole
him?
movie about that called Autofocus.
That's right. Willem Dafoe's in it.
Yeah.
It's hard to focus when you're getting hit with the tripod.
Yeah.
What do you do? Is that how that works? Oh, okay.
I'm eating a Kinder toy.
He's eating this, and it gives you like something to dip in. Look at that. You dip into
Okay.
it
It's
with
delicious.
like a little spoon they give you.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back to it.
Someone wants more. If you look at this, Charlie here. Is that you? Hi.
Hey.
Her name is Elliot.
Okay.
Elliot. Yeah. So that's going on. What about you think about all this impeachment thing going on?
When are we gonna recall Newsom?
Oh yeah, recall Newsom.
The petition gathering process is gaining steam. Barring any dirty tricks that the powers that be in Sacramento might come up with, I think it could happen.
Yeah, there's this guy. I think his name is Major or something or other. A black feller.
Major Williams?
Major Will. Is his name Major Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, his name is Major Williams. He's wanting to take over. Buddy Pat, he's really into the guy. He's been posting all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know about him at all.
I heard we were down to like 50,000 votes or signatures.
Oh,
Yeah.
For Newsom.
to recall Newsom.
Huh?
To recall Newsom, it's up to about 50,000 signatures.
Yeah.
Because they needed what, 2 million, I think, right?
Was it 2 million? How much do they need?
I need 1.8.
1.8 million.
Yeah, it's getting there.
We're at 1.0. We're at 1.4.
And we need
Yeah.
1.7, but they asked me for 1.8 for
Verification.
Yeah, for verification.
Nice. That's smart. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that. Did you hear that, Charlie?
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay. Yeah.
How's your work going, Charlie? What's
Well, as you may or may not already know, I got reassigned from the bus station because the company I work for, they let the contract lapse, citing safety concerns. So I'm over there 4 nights a week, and then on Saturdays I do a day shift at an office complex in the college neighborhood.
Okay.
man? Sorry.
His kid has the dog toy, so she's squeezing it.
All right.
You might have to do an interview in the other room.
I'm gonna go. Oh, here you go.
Oh, hey, Nicole.
Oh, I remember your name. All right. You remember? Oh, he's answering.
Amen.
All right. No, I think we're good. I think we're okay. Oh, it's bedtime. It's bedtime for her. So.
Sorry. That's my fault.
I thought I could slip away and get it, get her
Oh,
down.
it's 7:30.
Yeah, it's 7:30.
Come on, plug in.
All right.
No, I'll do it.
I'm gonna go change rooms if you want to pause.
All right.
Oh, okay. He's trying to go for Newsom or replace Newsom, and he's Republican, right?
Yeah. Actually, this is the first I've heard of a Major Williams.
Major Williams. He's a young black African American guy.
And the only gubernatorial candidate I know of so far is who's looking to run in a possible recall election is Nicholas Wildstar of the Libertarian Party.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I remember the Gray Davis recall, and it was a very crowded field. There were like 50 candidates on that ballot.
Oh, that's where it got weird, didn't it? Like a porn star was on there.
Yeah,
Rosie
you had,
O'Donnell.
you had a
Roseanne was
whole
on
lot
there.
of. Yeah, there were a lot of these
When,
novelty.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You had a lot of novelty candidates on there. There was Mary Carey, a porn star who had herself surgically altered to resemble Mariah Carey. There was this woman called Angeline, who was this failed actress who had billboards all over the place down in Los Angeles. Gary Coleman.
Yeah, Gary Coleman.
Some guys who were coincidentally named Bill Clinton and Bob Dole were on that ballot. And of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who wound up winning.
Oh, that's right. Schwarzenegger. That's when Schwarzenegger was on the ballot. That's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, kids down.
Don't forget Pierre.
Oh yeah, get some banana. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that little pajamas.
Give kisses.
Good night.
Hey.
Ma'am. Where are we going to bed? He thinks you have food. Come here.
All right.
Good night, baby girl.
All right. Go on.
Do you have a little figure here?
So yeah, I remember that well. I was a poll worker in that during that election. That whole work day just flew right by like 5 minutes because it was just so insanely busy.
Like that are unknown.
Mm.
Yeah. To her, I'll go in and check. Make sure she's okay.
Yeah, probably because there's a lot of people in there, huh?
She cried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the turnout was insane.
I can tell
The turnout was okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was 2003.
Damn, was that when it was? It was 2002. Yeah, that must have been around the time because I remember going to see Schwarzenegger downtown Modesto with my mom.
Yeah.
And then
That was when he was doing that whole shtick with the broom.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I do remember seeing.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but I saw enough footage of that to know what that to remember that.
No. Okay. I remember seeing it because back then I worked at Blockbuster, and I had a regular customer, and he was kind of a cigar guy, and he was there with a cigar magazine that he wanted Arnold to sign. I think he was on the cover, and I was like, I remember seeing him there. So, but hey, back to Marvel. Have you been watching WandaVision?
No, I haven't. I am thinking about I am thinking about taking out a subscription to Disney Plus so I can see that stuff for myself. But yeah, I'm hearing they're doing some really interesting things, and there might even be kind of a backward. There might even be some kind of a backdoor to get Sony's X-Men franchise into the MCU. I hear.
No, I would give it a try. And then they're also doing Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you right now, the thing about WandaVision is it ties into the rest of the Marvel universe. They bring other characters in.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not like Iron Mans or anything running around in the background or anything. But I mean, they do have some cameos, which I mean, I thought it was awesome. And then they also do some different things. They're doing. I don't know if you want to know this or do you just want to watch it.
You can tell me. Yeah.
So they did the first mutant crossover from Fox to Marvel.
Uh-huh.
They, I don't know if I'm sure you remember the movies where in the X-Men movies, Quicksilver is played by another guy.
Yeah, Evan
Well,
Peters.
Evan Peters, yeah. They bring him in as Quicksilver, but in the movies it was the guy that played Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Godzilla. He was also in Godzilla.
Yeah.
So they switched him. I don't know if he just didn't want to do it or whatever, but they switched him. I think that's the start of them bringing mutants into the MCU.
Yeah. I think it's a much better way than just having the the Inhumans be the stand-in for the mutants, like they did throughout the whole last 2-3 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was good. I didn't follow that too much. I kind of fizzled out with that one. I did watch when they brought a different Ghost Rider in, where he has I'm not even sure, but he has the car. I can't even think of what kind of car it was, but he's not a motorcycle Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
He's a car. Yeah. So like a muscle car guy.
And it's kind of lame they didn't mainstream Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider into the MCU.
See, there's talk that he can come back.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Speaking of Nicolas Cage, about a month or so ago, I finally got around to watching Mandy.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Yeah, I watched it back to back with Cosmatus's other film, Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and it's interesting how Cosmatos likes to use the 60s, the promise of the 60s, and the failure of the 60s to live up to that promise as a thematic device.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought it was a great movie. Mandy was a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
You really see like Nicolas Cage's furious side.
Yeah.
Oh, Mandy's crazy. It's like he like makes his own axe.
What?
Yeah, they kill the love of his life. These LSD punks kill his wife, and then he makes his own axe.
Yeah.
And then he just goes starts chopping them up.
When that movie started with King Crimson Starless, I knew I was going to get into something really good there.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
King Crimson.
Yeah, I mean, both those films are both Beyond the Black Rainbow and Mandy are set in '83. Both of them deal with the broken dreams and promises of the '60s. There are pretty much the similarities end. It's kind Beyond the Black Rainbow, and Mike watched it with me a while back. It's very atmospheric and cerebral.
He is going for an
Yeah. And whereas Mandy, I mean, it's if you're a gorehound, you will love it.
He just tears it up. When was it made? 90s?
No, it was made in 2019, 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, Mandy was.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then I just watched one that just came out recently, another Nicolas Cage flick called Jiu-Jitsu, where apparently he's a jiu-jitsu master and there's alien. It's basically Predator with karate.
Nice.
And, no, I'm sorry. It's Predator with Mortal Kombat.
He's trying to make up the money his brother stole from him, right? Or his accountant.
Is it his brother?
Or his accountant or something.
I don't know. Probably
Somebody stole millions from him.
I thought he was paying for like all his weird habits.
I think because he was worth a lot, and then he was almost broke. That's why he's done all the B-rated movies.
Yeah. Well, there's Willy's Roadhouse, Willy's Playhouse, Willy's Wonderland. That's coming out soon, where he goes into like a Chuck E. Cheese type place, but basically he's going to be a sacrifice because he's a demon imagine Chuck E. Cheese animatronic guys coming after you at night.
When I first saw the trailer, I thought it was like a Five Nights with Freddy thing or whatever.
Right.
But I'm the craziest.
Yeah.
You're the famous.
Yeah.
Scary.
It's kind of like that, but we haven't seen it yet. Doesn't that come out this weekend? Babe, didn't that come out this weekend? Willy's Wonderland?
Yes, this weekend.
Oh my God. It comes out this weekend.
Right on.
There you go. My parents say yeah, show me. She's gonna be 58.
My wife doesn't like anything horror, so I can't watch anything.
No, because I kind of do it.
I gotta hang out.
He doesn't like anything horror either.
No, I have older
You know that
siblings.
horror.
I think the problem is I know I'll be the first one killed. I'm not a survivor, Charlie. That's the problem.
But it didn't help.
Yeah.
I think you are.
I'm like the black guy in most movies.
You just run.
I die first.
You don't even put yourself in that situation. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's
If I hear a noise, I'm not going to go investigate.
Yeah, that's the first thing
I'm not going to do it.
Let's go look at that noise in the woods. No, I'm good. I'm gonna get in the car and we'll go
Yeah.
get some Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why I watched it. I
Yeah.
it's my sisters.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I highly recommend Disney Plus. A lot of good things are coming. A lot of movies. They're really tying in the MCU and all that stuff. But yeah, Nicolas Cage movies are always good right now.
I think I know who she is.
Yeah, always good.
Oh, look up Laura Graham, because I'm sure you'll recognize her.
All I gotta say is Event Horizon. That's it, bro.
He really likes that.
That's
movie.
it. That's the one. That's the one that gets me every time.
I love it. I've never seen that movie. You wouldn't like it.
It scares me
You've never talked about it.
because you don't like horror movies, man.
So basically, these people go into space and find this old spaceship that has been
The
missing.
ship was lost in the fourth dimension and it comes back.
And then we find
Yeah,
out
it
it
was
went
hell.
to hell.
It went to hell
Oh,
and brought hell back.
Oh, yeah.
And I peed my pants.
So, Mike, what did you think of that video I sent you?
And she.
The
Oh, that's the one where they're playing the guitar on the human torso.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
this guy made an electric guitar out of his uncle's skeleton, and he's playing Dark Throne's Transylvanian Hunger on it.
What is this in Russia or something? What the heck?
I think the dude's in Florida or something.
Wow! Might as well use your uncle for something at that point, I guess. Yeah.
I think his uncle might have donated his body to science because it looked all very medically put together.
Yeah,
Did it sound good at least?
Oh yeah, it's not good.
yeah.
I'll have to watch the video.
But
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, so after I said that, I was like,
That's
this is
cool.
such a-
All right.
such a good
How we
one.
doing there?
Pretty good.
Okay.
She like
And how's the job going?
Well, like I said, it's going pretty good. They did change my schedule a little bit, so now I have to show up at work on the weeknights an hour earlier. But other than that, it's all right.
That's good.
Oh well. Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, we had Stancat at Walgreens. There was Stancat at Walgreens the other day. You watched Letterkenny?
Yeah.
That's
Stancat, that's the
Stanislaus car and auto theft or something task force.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Stancat.
All right, yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
But they were.
Tell them about it. Tell them about it.
Oh, I'm gonna tell them about it.
Tell them.
No, I'm gonna tell about it. Hold on. Let me tell about it. I'm gonna tell about it. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna tell about it.
No, tell them about
No,
it.
I'm gonna tell
No, but
no,
seriously.
but really, I am. No, hold on.
Tell him about.
I'm going to tell him about it. Hey, I'm gonna tell him about it.
Tell him about it.
Tell him about it.
Tell him
I'm gonna
about it.
tell about it.
Tell him about it.
Tell about it.
Yes, that's really.
Tell him about it, bro.
I'm gonna tell him about it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So this tweaker chick comes in. It's banana bread. Tweaker chick comes in, right? Had no idea what was going on. She was in there for like 3 or 4 hours.
Right on.
And she was carrying around a Rottweiler puppy with her the whole time. I felt so bad for the puppy. Well, I left, and then it turns out that there was all these undercover units waiting for her. So as soon as she got out to her car, it was like a boom, 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 boom. They all came in, and we're like, "What the hell's going on?" they pulled out. I watched the footage. They pulled out all these like boxes, like shoe boxes out of the like. I don't know if it was. I thought it was like credit card theft, but apparently the car was stolen or something like that. So yeah, it was crazy though. They were there for another good hour and a half, 2 hours. So, but yeah. Yeah, big news. Big news. Oh, we always get tweakers in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got an egg?
Yeah, bro. Let me have an in.
You could be a
Oh, so you
I know, I feel bad. I feel like at one time I ate the cake before the Mexican dude was birthday. When did you do that? Remember at John Beach? With the Norteño King guy?
Oh, okay.
And he's like, come get some cake. And I'm like, okay. So I go get the cake right out of the middle of the birthday cake. Because it's sliced. But I'm going to throw it in back. And then he goes, okay, let's sing happy birthday. And he walks over, he's like, who's the dead man who ate the piece of cake out of it? And I'm over here eating the cake. I'm like, this dude's connected to the Norteño gang.
No, he was. He was really heavy into the Norteño game. He was the guy that came
I'm
into
going to die.
Donaby's all the time, and he ate the birthday cake before they even sang "Happy Birthday." And he was like super pissed about it.
I thought I was going to die.
Well, yeah, he had automatic weapons in the back of his
Remember
SUV.
the taser with the brass
Oh yeah, the brass knuckle taser. He had one of those.
Okay.
You could use something like that at work. Shit, I could too. I could use something like that.
Yeah, I think I'll.
So bad.
I think I might order a set.
For me, like I only have
Yeah.
All right, a set.
for something.
Yeah, my.
Oh yeah.
Just had to replace one of my flashlights.
I didn't enjoy cooking. That's good. I wish I did.
The Viper Tech.
Viper Tech.
Nice.
Yeah,
Viper.
the thing with the Viper Tech is that
Actually used it for the first time.
Viper Tech.
yeah,
Viper.
it's a reliable stun gun, but you have to be very careful about dropping it
No.
or leaving it in a place where it can get stepped on.
All right.
Yeah, electrocute.
Don't leave it in your backpack and drop it and
Yeah.
paralyze the girl in front of you after life. You see that guy? Have you seen the Modesto News guy lately?
You showed me him. Yeah, this was like he did that like 15 years ago. Then a few years later, you saw him going to Tory, so you pointed him out to me. That was way back in 2010, 2011.
Yeah, he was doing karaoke.
Yeah.
Well, flash forward to today because he started the Modesto News site, right? That's him.
That's him.
That's him. And if you look on there, he's going more and more crazy. Today he had a live video feed where he was talking about how that happened and how he was blaming the gun store. It wasn't his fault that she got paralyzed for life. It was the gun stores for selling them a bad weapon. But you got a good weapon or a bad weapon, you don't leave it loaded in your backpack and then drop your backpack on the ground.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Right?
So he's Mick Rubalcava. Or is it a different guy?
Oh, I ate too much bread.
No, actually, his name is Mick, M-I-C-K.
Mick.
Oh yeah, Rubalcava. Yeah, that's him. That's him. That's the guy. That's the guy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know the guy?
Yeah, I the year or so I was without a laptop. I had to listen to the radio. So he had this show on K5 that would air Saturday afternoons. He also posts quite a bit in the Reopen Modesto group.
Yeah, he does that. He wants to start cruising again down McHenry, which I don't think is a good idea nowadays. But
There's gonna be a lot of shootings.
a lot of shootings, a lot of gang fights. That's why they shut it down in the first place.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love cruising. I caught the end of it out of high school. I loved cruising. It was awesome. Did you cruise? No.
I was too young.
Too young. I mean, I got a little action on the
Did
cruise.
you really?
Oh yeah, I did.
On the
Did I say?
cruise?
Well, not on the cruise.
Oh,
cruise.
okay.
We were cruising.
I was gonna say that's dangerous.
No, we were cruising. It wasn't like a parade every
Was
time.
she shifting gears for you?
Why would happen
With her
why would
mouth.
happen, Jerry?
Yeah. It's mostly just teenagers yelling at each other from their cars.
Help me from not feeling.
Yeah, there's that too.
I discovered
And then, you know, everyone from Oakdale would do it, and then they'd show off their big old trucks and their loud systems, and
Yeah.
then you have like the one with the low riders, and you have all kinds of people. But yeah, that's what that. Yeah, it was all right.
With like a sour patch,
Mhm.
with like a swirl in it. I loved it when I started.
Yep.
I had it after I had Elliot, and I was like, this
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, cruising was
yeah.
it was
Well,
it was just one of those things I kind of missed out on when I was a teen, because I just didn't have much of a social life outside of school.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I caught it at the end of my what was it, like senior year? No, I was doing it senior year into after high school.
They stopped in 2003, didn't they? 2001.
2000. When they stop it? 2003?
Actually, it was already technically illegal in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oops.
yeah, they were still doing it.
Yeah, and had been for many years before that. But people still did it anyway, because it's just part of the local culture.
Mm.
Not that she knew. Well,
So is meth.
Meth. You got meth mouth.
Meth mouth.
Meth mouth.
So weird though. It's such a
Yeah.
A lot of meth mouth. Anything interesting happen at work? You get any meth mouthers over there?
Yeah, it's not like the bus station.
He used to work at the bus station.
Yeah.
It's 4 in the morning.
That's rough.
Yeah.
He liked it though.
One good
What do you
I
do?
enjoyed working at the bus station. I was part of the team. I was appreciated.
He would always bring
You
one.
know,
We had one cat that was so mean to us.
the Greyhound ticket agent would always tell me about how drivers coming into Modesto, they would look forward to seeing me because I made them feel safe.
And he was
Good.
the sweetest cat, and he would.
Yeah.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
I've used her as a character, reference in job and rental applications.
Oh, hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. You have a kickstand the whole time? Yeah, I got a kickstand.
Oh my God. Oh, there we go.
I forgot about that sometimes.
Oh my God. All because they messed up the contract? Is that what you said? Why you can't work there anymore?
What happened was
He's all about the cat.
the
Look, you got fish bread?
the company, they cited quote unquote safety concerns,
Oh wow. Yeah.
and even though I never
But if it's
felt like I was ever in danger working there, even though there were a couple of times it got close to getting physical.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I never felt like I was in danger there. Still, they let the contract lapse. Steve Rank, who owns Rank Investigations, swooped in, got the contract for the site. Because he was president of the Chamber of Commerce at the time,
That's
there's
dirty.
some talk about that.
Yeah.
But everybody who worked at the bus station, they all got reassigned. I got reassigned to the water facility. The graveyard shift guy, he now patrols the parking structures. The kid who worked day shift, he got transferred to the library and then quit his job after he let his guard card expire.
Oh.
Really?
All right. Well, that's cool. What are you doing for fun now?
Not a whole lot since the lockdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a nice little place there. I see a fridge in the background.
Yeah.
yeah. It's just this little cottage. Used to be a garage, but it was converted into this like studio cottage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 500 a month.
Hey, you can't beat that, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yes, I
Yeah,
They're a man.
yeah. The folks who live in the larger house on the property, they're very good to me.
Good.
How are you doing?
That's awesome. Do they own the house?
No, they pay rent too,
I'm
but
going-
my living here helps them out.
Oh, that's cool.
If they didn't have anyone living here, their rent would be like $1,100-1,200 a month. So, so me being here, it brings their rent down to like 800, I think.
Nice.
I've never watched it with my email.
That's awesome. Do you have a way to cook and stuff in there?
Yeah, I got a stove, microwave.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a toaster. I'm thinking about getting a toaster oven so I can, bake like pizza type stuff.
Yeah.
No, you got to get an air fryer.
Air fryer.
Air fryer. You got to get an air fryer.
Air fryer.
Yeah, they're much better than toaster ovens.
Then you could do French fries. You could do tots. You could do mozzarella sticks.
You could do tater tots. You could do fried mozzarella sticks. You can do. Did you just say this?
I said both those.
Oh,
yes.
Have another beer, honey.
This is the problem. If we were
Yeah.
doing interview shows, we'd just be repeating everything.
Did you hear about their TV?
That was pretty good.
I think has the
But yeah,
Do you have a
it's
TV?
It's not,
the full season.
I heard a couple of the dive bars in my neighborhood have reopened now that we've moved back to purple here.
Yeah.
I
How many
might
beers are there?
What?
check that out sometime
We're
sometime
purple
over the
beer.
weekend.
Safety
There you
level.
go.
There's four.
Go have a little separator.
Is
A
the
little
worst.
White Russian or something.
And then there's beyond the purple chair where we don't have.
That's-
No, he likes scotch.
Oh, you're a
Scotch
Scotch
around
guy.
that night?
That's
I
right.
see you,
I
Ben.
love scotch.
Yeah, where he drinks
Scotch is
scotch like
Scotch,
like a fish out of water.
That's right.
Yeah.
On his birthday.
Yeah, it was his birthday. It was your birthday.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
You got a
we wiped
team-
out the whole scotch supply at the Spinnaker.
I think you did.
What?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. You felt it though. I knew that. We all
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that. I think I still got pictures. I'll have to send them to you.
Oh man, Mike always has the pictures.
Where you're like this, you're like this, and he's like on the ground. And he's like,
God.
"Yeah, buddy, good
Yeah.
birthday."
So you got TV in there in your house?
Yeah, I have a TV, but because I'm pretty much a cord cutter, I just watch everything right here on my laptop.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's us too. We don't watch TV as much as we used to. Yeah.
You don't?
No, we do all streaming on the iPad and stuff.
Oh yeah. I recently started watching TV again, and I was like, "Oh, it's cool." Travel Channel is back on, or should I call it Paranormal
But
Channel?
it's the commercials, man. The commercials.
That's why you got to record, and then you can
Fast forward. Nice.
It's
Nice.
a weird sensation.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That is.
All right, Charlie, we're gonna go.
All right.
You good? We can do it again sometime.
Good to see
That'd
you,
be
bro.
great. Yeah, I look forward to throwing this up on the YouTube. I'll send you guys the link.
All right, yeah, do that. I don't know if you can do that though. They might because
We'll subscribe.
they don't like showing beers and stuff in their stuff.
Oh, that's right. We should have done this.
I gave this to you.
But yeah, give it a shot. You might have to edit it.
All right. See you later.
See ya.